Ladies and gentlemen, it is such an honor to introduce my nostalgia series with Halo Combat Evolved. The Halo series, closest thing to my core identity as a gamer. It's honestly probably one of the first games I really remember falling in love with, and following up with game number 2, game number 3, Halo Reach, Halo 4. I played all of those games, and it started with Combat Evolved. The game was released in November 15th, 2001, which means I was 4 years old when the game came out. I was born in 1997. Now, as a 4-year-old, I wasn't playing Halo. I waited right before the release of Halo 2 to play Halo Combat Evolved. Now, this is the beautiful thing about playing these games, is that you relive the memories. And I vividly remember my dad coming home with an Xbox. And, like, my mom is like giving him that look and everything. And he's like, "It's for him." And he's pointing at me. And he tells me, he's like, I want you to play this game because there's another game coming out and we need to be caught up on it. And Halo 2 was coming out probably like a week later, and this was in 2004, so I was 7 at the time. He's like, "We should play this first to know what's happening because everybody's talking about this game that's coming out." So we play Halo CE, and it truly was a wonderful experience. I vividly remember being terrified of the Flood. Being 7 years old with those like shitty ass graphics from the Xbox, I was terrified of the Flood. The sound design of the game made it just so creepy and unnerving. And going back and reliving halfway through the game, I didn't realize that the Flood was like the main piece of the game. I was 7. I don't remember the story. I just remember doing things and listening to the grunts or listening to the elites and seeing the hunters and couldn't kill them. But now, as a 26-year-old, I went back and I just was in awe of how beautiful this game was. Now, to be fair, I did play the Master Chief Collection, so the graphics were updated. I didn't play on the original graphics, and I played on PC. So this experience wasn't necessarily as genuine and authentic as it could be, but I think the experience was awesome regardless. And I give a lot of credit, and I did not realize this as an adult, how great the sound design and the map design was for Halo Combat Evolved. It honestly blows my mind that a game like this was made in 2001. Yes, the graphics looked like crap, but the design, all of the things that you could control at the time, Bungie did such a great job with. And I had no idea that this was anything that I could, experience. And to go back, I just found myself so many times just sitting there without saying anything. And I just was in awe of the moments and listening to, Echo 19. I think that's the pilot's name for the Pelican. Just listening to her talk, listening to Cortana talk, the sound audio, the score of the music. I caught myself commenting on it so much, and it was truly a wonderful experience. And the funny nuances that come with Halo, I caught myself so many times just like cracking up laughing because it's so in itself quirky. It's a quirky design for your like AIs and your like enemies and things like that. And it just was a wonderful game. For the rest of this video, I'm going to just leave clips that I think are really great and moments that made Halo Combat Evolved great. So some cutscenes, some parts of the missions, some things that I experienced that I thought were fun. And I just want you guys to sit back and kind of just enjoy that for a little bit. And in the comments, talk about your Halo experience as well. The next one that we're going to be doing is Halo 2, which I will probably stream sometime this week. It's November 15th, 2023. I had no idea that I was making this video on the anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved. That's really, really weird in a way, but it brings me to tears a little bit. I've been trying to fight them back a little bit because it brings out so much joy for me. And it's, as I'm getting older, I'm more and more focused on like career and things like that. So it's nice to kind of relive those memories. But all right, I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of this video. There's going to be some awesome clips in there, and you guys have a good one. Bye!
We made a blind jump. How did they
get here first?
This tube shows green. Cycle complete.
Sorry for the
What up, motherfucker?
Chief.
Think
Audio is so good. No.
you killed him, man.
Did I just kill Sergeant Johnson? Oh, fuck.
Didn't believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
Mother. Huh? Yeah. Oh, what the? So I know, so as a child, I remember a certain part of this map where there are hills. Oh, there it is. I remember. Oh my God. In 2000.
Fire your weapons! There are too many, sir! Don't even think about it, Marine. What is it, Rocco? Get back here, Marine.
Read the index.
What's Cortana have to say about this?
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry.
We must hurry. Why don't you teleport me?
Aboard now!
Okay, let me go. Where are those shots coming from? No, Chief, no. Oh. I fell off. No, Chief wouldn't run like that.
We're cutting it close.
Here we go.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Wow.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
crazy he took his helmet off.